Hey guys, welcome back to Philadelphia Thrills, and sorry if my voice sounds kind of weird. It's because I'm just getting over being sick, just broke my fever, so I'm happy so I can continue to go to amusement parks. So this year, I've only been to one amusement park. I've been to Nickelodeon Universe, which is in East Rutherford, and I had a great time this January. And I would like to share with you guys my theme park plans from March to probably the end of August, because anything farther than that, I'm not completely sure yet, but these are like most likely happening. So these are my theme park plans for most of 2020.
Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Ay. Yeah. Boys. Yeah. Hold on. We them boys. We them boys. Hold on. We making noise. Hold on.
So coming up in March, I don't really have much planned so far. I only really have one potential plan for the rest of this month to go to amusement parks, because most amusement parks in my area are closed in March, and I have to drive like 3 hours to go to other amusement parks, which I'm totally not doing in March. So what I'm hoping to go back to this March is Nickelodeon Universe. So last time I went there, Sandy's Blasting Bronco was not open yet, and I'm really trying to ride that as soon as possible, and hopefully it's open in March so I have something to do. And we'll also be able to check out all of American Dream, see some of the shops, the water park maybe, ice skating rink, and of course more rides on TMNT Shellraiser. So this will probably happen in like a week or two. I'll confirm it on my Instagram whenever it happens, and yeah, it'll be a fun time. Now in April, we have a lot more planned since it's my birthday month and spring break. So we're gonna have a lot more plans than March. Not too many though, but we'll still have a fun time. So from April 4th to I think April 9th, we are going to be in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, which will be a great time, and you already know what that means. First off, we're going to be riding all 4 mountain coasters in the area, including the Wiegand Mystical Hex, the Laser Gun Coaster, and of course, Smoky Mountain Alpine Coaster, Rocky Top, and Coaster at Goats on a Roof. And we'll be doing those 4 mountain coasters on April 5th and 7th, and we'll also be going to Dollywood, April 6th and 8th. I'm so excited to get back to Dollywood because they have so many great rides, like Lightning Rod, my favorite coaster of all time. They have Thunderhead, Wild Eagle, Tennessee Tornado, Mystery Mine. And it's just a great park, fun experience, beautiful park. It's just going to be a great time. And of course, who can forget about Cinnamon Bread? My next theme park plan for April is 70% chance happening. And it is on around April 11th, that Saturday. More likely that weekend, but most likely on that weekend Saturday. Hershey Park with my friends. So, my friend and his dad are planning on doing some type of amusement park during spring break, and hopefully that'll be the weekend that they go so I can go as well. But, whatever. It's fine if I can't. Get some more rides on Sky Rush, Great Bear, Fahrenheit, Storm Runner, Lightning Racer, and all the great coasters there. And, of course, if Candemonium's open, we're going to ride it. My next theme park plan for April is my final plan, and I will be going to Sunday, April 19th, the day after my birthday, to Six Flags Great Adventure to celebrate with a few friends. Now, the reason I picked Six Flags Great Adventure is because we're already going to Hershey Park, and it's not that far of a drive from my house, and El Toro Marathon. Now, Jersey Devil won't be open by then, 100%, so I don't think I'm going to end up riding it this time. Maybe another time at Six Flags, which might be coming up in this video. You never know. But we'll also be riding Nitro, Bizarro, Superman, Green Lantern, King the Ka, Batman the Ride. There's just so many great coasters at Six Flags Great Adventure, and we're going to have an amazing time. So my amusement park plans for May, a little bit more shaky than in April, because they're only a few, and they're just not as big, so I'm not completely sure if they'll happen, but I'm first hoping to go to Sesame Place to get the 2 credits, and of course Marathon Oscar's Wacky Taxi, which hopefully has some pretty good airtime. I also want to go to Dutch Wonderland, just because it looks like it'll be a pretty fun park. They do have 3 coaster credits, and looks pretty well themed, and might have a fun time there. Now that it's June, we're just gonna start having a bunch of amusement park plans since school is out and we have a lot of time. So, the first plan for June is actually with my school. It's our end of the year trip, and we're going to Funplex in Mount Laurel, New Jersey. And it should be a pretty fun time. They do have a credit, and I'm totally gonna ride that. And, just have some time with my school friends. Most of them aren't enthusiasts, but we'll still have a pretty fun time. And also, towards the end of June, me and my friends will be going back to Six Flags Great Adventure. Maybe by some miracle, Jersey Devil Coaster will be open, and we'll ride more El Toro, Nitro, King the Ka, and just have a great time. And during the end of June, not the complete end, but like a week before, I'm going to Canada with my family. And you know what that means? Canada's Wonderland. And I'm just going to have a great time riding Leviathan, Behemoth, Yukon Striker, and all the other coasters there. And I will be riding Flight Deck and Time Warp. Pray for me. I'm actually pretty excited for Wildebeest and Mighty Canadian Mindbuster because I do like rough wooden coasters, and hopefully I'll have a good time there. Now, at the end of June, I will be going on a big trip that goes into July with my teen tour, which is, of course, Thrill Coaster Tours. Go to a lot of amusement parks with them. They're amazing. I totally recommend them. And 2 of the amusement parks will be in June, and 1 will cut into July. So the first amusement park we are going to on the trip is Six Flags America, which is 9 new credits for me. It's right outside of DC. I've driven pretty close to it, always asked my mom. She's like, nah, let's not go there. So I'm so excited to go here. They do have the ride of Steel Clone. They do have Batwing, which looks really fun. Firebird looks alright. Wild One looks really good. They do have an SLC. Raging Cajun I heard is pretty good, and so is Joker's Jinx. So I'm super excited to go here. I will also be going back to Busch Gardens Williamsburg at the end of June, and I'm so excited to ride Pantheon. It looks like an amazing coaster, probably top 25 in the world. It looks insane. I'm so excited to ride it. I already have all the other credits at Busch Gardens, so I will just get a bunch of re-rides, and it'll be a great time. Now, my last amusement park on the first tour is going to be Hershey Park again in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This time, 100% sure Candemonium will be open. That should be a great ride. Looks to be pretty good B&M. As long as it runs fast, it has a great layout, so if it runs fast, it'll be one of the best B&M hypers out there. Of course, more rides on Sky Rush, Lightning Racer, Great Bear, Stormrunner, Fahrenheit, Comet, Super Duper Looper, and all the other great coasters they have at Hershey Park. And my next theme park plans will be with my friends for the next 3. And the first one we will be going to is Casino Pier and Seaside Heights. We are so excited to ride Hydrus and the other 2 credits there, and we will also be spending some time at the beach, and we'll have a fun time. Our next plan is going to be Dorney Park in Allentown, Pennsylvania the week after. We're going to have a great time rewriting all the coasters like Steel Force, Hydra, Talon, Thunderhawk, Possessed. It'll be a great time. And also that same week, we will be going to Camel Beach Water Park, which does have a mountain coaster, and we will be riding that. And yeah. And finally, our last July plan before my next teen tour is going to be Nickelodeon Universe again in East Rutherford, and get more rides on Shellraiser. Hopefully spend more time to get on some of the flat rides and just experience them all. And just in case it's not open, Sandy's Blasting Bronco in March, I'll definitely have the credit by then, so that'll be exciting. My next teen tour with Thrill Coaster Tours will go from July to August, and it's going to be a great time. I'm so excited. So, the first park we will be going to on that tour is Six Flags Darien Lake, and I am so excited. This is going to be on July 24th, and I am really excited for this park. They have rides such as Moto Coaster, they have Ride of Steel, they have an SLC, of course, a Dinwoody. They just have so many other cool rides, and I'm excited to go there and experience the park. And the next theme park on the tour is going to be Canada's Wonderland. And I'm excited because now that I will have 2 days there over the summer, I will for sure get all the credits and be able to get re-rides on Leviathan, Behemoth, and Yukon Striker, and it'll be a great time. Now, the next park we are going to, which will be like, I think the 27th. Canada's Wonderland was on the 26th. So yeah, this will be the 27th, is Waldameer. And they do have a new coaster coming this year, even though it's an SBF spinner. But you know, we all love our SBFs. They also have E&F Miller Ravine E&F Miller Kiddie Coaster, I think. Yeah, Ravine Flyer 3. They have, I think it's called Comet. It's like a mini PTC. Looks pretty fun. They have Marride Spinning Coaster, which looks really fun. I think it's a clone of Laugh Track, just indoors. And they have Ravine Flyer 2, which looks really fun. It'll be my first major gravity group, and I'm so excited to ride it. And on the 28th and 29th, I will be going to Cedar Point. I am so excited to ride all the amazing coasters at Cedar Point, such as Steel Vengeance, Maverick, Millennium Force, Top Thrill Dragster, Magnum XL 200, Wicked Twister, Val Raven, Gatekeeper, Gemini. Oh my god, their roller coasters look so good. Oh yeah, I almost forgot Raptor. I heard that's a hit or miss with most enthusiasts, so hopefully I like it. Some say there's a lot of headbanging, other people say it's pretty intense, so I'm excited to see what I think. And the final amusement park on the trip that's in July is going to be Kings Island. So I will be going back to Kings Island, I think it's around the 31st, and I will be getting re-rides on Diamondback, Mystic Timbers, The Beast, Banshee, rest in peace Vortex, by the way. And we will get some new credits as we will finally get Racer Blue, hopefully. Maybe if we have time, we'll get Great Pumpkin Coaster. And of course, we're going to ride Orion, the brand new Giga Coaster. I'm so excited for that. I want to see how it stacks up against Leviathan and Fury, as I will have ridden all three by the end of July. The last amusement park on that trip is actually in August. It is around August 1st, and we will be going to Knoebels. I'm really excited for this park. I think it's the most major park I haven't been in Pennsylvania, and it looks like a great time. Probably gives kind of a fair atmosphere. It's probably a lot of charm, which I will enjoy. And they do have an E&F Miller Kiddie, the Cosmos Curves, they have Black Diamond, which is like Blazing Fury, but not as good. They have Flying Turns, which is a wooden bobsled, and I'm a big fan of bobsled, so I'm really excited for that. They have Impulse, which is a Zero Tower Speed that looks really fun, sort of like a Gerstlauer, I guess. I'm going to see how it compares to the Gerstlauers I've ridden. And they also have Twister, which looks to have some pretty fun laterals and some airtime. And of course, the #1 wooden coaster by Golden Ticket Awards, which is not true, Phoenix at Knoebels. Now, this ride looks so fun. I heard the last few ending hills are nuts. The first half looks to have probably better in the back row since there's a lot of turnarounds and drops off the turnarounds. It just looks like a fun ride, and hopefully it'll crack my top 20. For the rest of August, we only have a few more plans for amusement parks, but they will be fun ones. And the first plan after Knoebels is going to be our last time at Hershey Park. Just going to have a fun time getting on some more rides, hanging out with my friends, seeing what they think about the park. And I think one of them's going to go for the first time, so we'll see his reactions to all the coasters. And my next plan is going to be Playland's Castaway Cove and Jillian's Wonderland Pier in Ocean City, New Jersey, because I'm going to be down to Margate most of August, and it should be a fun time re-riding Gale Force, Wild Waves, I guess reriding the Wacky Worm at Jillian's Wonderland Pier, since it was my second ever credit and it's nostalgic to me. And of course, the SPF spinner at Playland's Castaway Cove. And they also have an ENF kiddie coaster, which actually gives airtime. It's just a little pop-up floater, but it's insane to think of. You're just like hanging over the drop in the front row. It has terrible pacing, but it's a kiddie coaster. But you just go over that hill and you're like, what? It's like so cool. It's one of my favorite kiddie coasters, and I'm excited for that. And my final plan for August is going to be another trip to Six Flags Great Adventure. Maybe this time we'll hit up the water park, get more rides on El Toro, Nitro, King of the Cop, Bizarro, Superman, Green Lantern, Batman the Ride, the list goes on. It's just such a great park, and it's one of my home parks, so I'm going to be going there a pretty good amount. So those are my amusement park plans for spring and summer 2020. And just remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys at amusement parks. See ya.